Hello, and in this video I'm making the perfect intersection, heavily inspired by Impact. He makes great videos and he made this video on the perfect intersection. I think he made it like 5 months ago, 3 months ago, and it honestly is a great intersection. I did wonder when I saw it why it was called the perfect intersection, but it actually works extremely well as an intersection. I was surprised at how well it worked. The traffic flows very well through the intersection with the split lanes and the off-roads. It's great. It's great. So you should check out Impact. Probably a lot of you already know who Impact is. He's quite a big YouTuber in the Skylines community, and he's just amazing. Check him out. So I'm going to get into a bit what I'm doing in the video here. I'm simply collecting the lanes so that the cars pick the right lane when turning and when going at the traffic lights, because I could see this intersection not working extremely well without a traffic manager or traffic president, especially because when you do the slip roads, it adds traffic lights there, and that would ruin this intersection. So you need a way to remove those traffic lights, and you could either use, I suppose, traffic light toggler, which I used ages ago, or just download traffic president, and then you've got all these other features like lane connecting lanes and stuff like that, and it works very well. Now here I am drawing the lines for the cars to follow. Now I probably should have run the simulation a little, because they don't follow the turning lane, which sucks a bit. The left turning lane on the main road, they cut in it a tiny bit, and I should have really gone back and changed it, but it's so annoying deleting roads, because not roads, but the lane connectors, because you always delete the wrong parts, and especially with the asphalt mod underneath it, it just you delete those and you've got to replace those. It's just decals on decals, and deleting them is a right pain, and I just wish there was a better way of doing it. I do have the mod that supposedly helps you pick the decals better. I mean, I suppose it's a bit better, but I haven't noticed a massive difference in. As you can see now, I'm trying to pick the things, and it just it's a pain trying to select the right area, and maybe I haven't enabled that mod correctly, but I don't know. I think I have, because I remember clicking it in the options, but maybe there's another options. I don't know. It's not working 100%, which is a bit weird, but it works better than just default, I suppose, which is nice. And I'm not sure how it could be made to be better. I suppose the only way would be if they weren't all decals and they were under separate menus, and you could use the move it tool to select different things. That you can select the buildings, and you can select decals, and you can select trees, just in the different menus. But when they're all decals, you can only just delete decals, which bit of a pain, but that's how it goes, eh? So in this part, right now I am concreting up the triangles of the intersection and thinking what I'm going to put here. And so I just go with the normal, these grass curbs, and create an area for plants and vegetation. There have been some really good new plants that have been released. It's what I've always wanted. It's a small shrubbery that just looks great, and it's sort of replaced the previous one I used, which was more vines that spread out over the ground. This is a lot better. Not saying that that one is bad, it's just for a different use, but I've been using it this whole time as a small shrub, and this is just a lot better. It also comes in several colours, like yellow, orange, red, pink, purple. I think there's also a mixed one. It turned out quite well. It looks great. I hate to think how many tries it has and how bad it affects my CPU, but who knows? It looks great, and I don't really care. It just looks pretty good. So I just go through with the normal detailing of the flowers and adding them in areas where I think they would be in real life. I'm not a florist, so I don't know. I just place things where I think they look pretty good. I did toy with the idea of having a raised walkway that went over the top of the intersection, but I didn't feel like it fit. I don't know. I was really thinking about how to make Impact's original intersection more bike friendly, more pedestrian friendly, and I was thinking I could add a giant walkway over the top, but I don't know. In the end, it just didn't feel right to do. I was thinking about like a giant walkway like in Asian countries, or where they've got walkways over the tops of areas, and it just, I don't know, it didn't feel like it fit here. I suppose because this is just a flat field with nothing around it, and maybe if I had a built up city, I would feel like it would fit more. But in the end, I just go with the normal bike lane around the intersection, leaving space so that cars can stop and let pedestrians and cyclists through. And it's just a lot more safer than crossing the middle of it where it's more busy. I found a better place for them to cross. So there's not really much left of the time lapse to go, so I'll just leave you with what remains. Not very much at all, and there's a bit of cinematics at the end, and I hope I'll see you next time.